Hey guys, in this tool review, what we're going to be looking at is a new weathering product manufactured by JayzWorks in China. This is the same company that makes the really cool die-cut paint masks, do the intricate hard-edged camo schemes for different types of aircraft and armored vehicles. Norm has done reviews of some of their masks before, but this is by request, so we're going to be looking at the Chipping Effect pen set from JayzWorks. Let's take a look. Alright guys, so what we have here is a very small, very unassuming cardboard box. It's got the JayzWorks logo on it. This is a decal that's been placed on top of this little white cardboard box. Chipping Effect pen set, 6 different density sponges for making chipping effects. Now I realize that for a lot of people, this product may seem superfluous. And you know what? I agree. But I wanted to try this. I've seen it advertised for some time, and I thought I was going to share it with you guys. Like I said, this review is by request, and I just wanted to share this with you. So inside here we have a small package in a very thick cellophane style wrapping. It's got some minor adhesive holding this together. What do we have inside? We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of these little square pieces of wood with the holes in them. We have 1 stick, by the way, with the JayzWorks logo on it. Hope you can see that there. And then inside, we have 6 of these adhesive strips and 6 sponges. So, many of you may or may not be aware of what's referred to as the sponge chipping method, which is a very easy, very rudimentary way to get a chipping effect on a vehicle, aircraft or armored vehicle or car. And you basically dip the sponge into the appropriate color chipping paint, and then you lightly dab it in strategic places on the model, and where the sponge filaments contact the plastic of the kit, where you, of course, choose to, it leads a little, dab of paint, which creates that chipping effect. Now, it's not very precise, but you can get some pretty interesting results with it if you're careful and take your time. Now, JayzWorks has included 6 different sponge types of varying densities. You can see this is a very open, not a very fine, very coarse pattern. So this would give a very sparse chipping pattern. They've included a sponge that's one grade slightly finer than that. And once again, these are in graduations. Here's one that's even finer than that. And then, of course, there's a couple here that are very fine. And the idea to install these, according to the little instructions here on this box, is you cut off a piece of the sponge, use the double-sided adhesive that is included with the little kit, place this on the square, which you then in turn place this little round thing on the dowel. Excuse me. It's a tight fit. It will fit. It's actually pretty snug, like so. And of course, then you have your sponge piece on top. There's not a lot of material here, but I will tell you this. I think it's pretty clear that if you clean the sponge, especially if you're using an acrylic paint, after you use it, it would certainly be reusable many, many times. I will say this. It's pretty nifty because you're going to be able to dab this and have a little more control over it with the stick. This is nice. Do you need to run out and buy something like this? Of course not. I just wanted to really kind of take a closer look at it because I'd seen it advertised several times. As you can see, there's really not a lot to it. I bought this from a US eBay dealer, and I paid, I don't know, $18 for it shipped. It's probably a little much. It's not crazy expensive. But you know what? I will probably use it, mostly because I spent the money for it. But it's kind of handy. I really can't complain too much. It's a little cheesy. Now, these do seem to be very breakable, so you'd want to be careful with that. I might actually even take a hobby knife and trim this down just a bit to make them insert into these little wooden blocks easier. The dowel does not appear to be tapered. But It's a certainly versatile tool. They've included a nice little variety of sponges. It's not crazy expensive. You can go buy and hunt and find all these sponges separately and save the money, but of course, how much of your time would it take? And this is certainly what Guido would call an ultimate convenience product, and I would certainly agree with him on that. But guys, I'm not necessarily recommending it or not recommending it. I understand and I realize this is completely superfluous, but I just wanted to share it with you. It is a new product. Well, I say relatively new product, and I wanted to share it with the community. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye-bye.